Hello everyone, and welcome back to FilmBook Review, an official YouTube channel of FilmBook. Featured in Google News, IMDb's news desk, and a member of the Critics' Choice Association, FilmBook is an entertainment industry news website that reports on the film and television show industries in the United States and across the world. Today on FilmBook Review, I'll be reviewing the film One of a Kind from the 2024 South by Southwest Film Festival. One of a Kind is directed by Iram Parveen Bilal, written by Mehroob Moiz Awan and Iram Parveen Bilal, and stars Farial Mahmood, Tuba Siddiqui, Sohail Samir, Bakhtawa Mazhar, and Gulshan Majid. This is a one-of-a-kind movie review, and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this one-of-a-kind film review, as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm, and consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box, and you will all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/filmbook. And now, the one-of-a-kind movie review. One of a Kind is a movie from Pakistan that paints a realistic picture of a woman named Noor Malik, who has found herself teetering on the edge with many different life dilemmas that have become immensely challenging in their excesses. So, what does she do? She invents an alternate persona to express her concerns about life, and a media frenzy ensues that will ultimately prove to be heartbreaking. Mahmood herself is a one-of-a-kind actress and holds Bilal's picture together even when the threadbare plot seems to be crumbling in a midsection that plods along at a snail's pace until the ending hits like a sledgehammer. That being said, that ending makes up for some shortcomings in the midsection, highlighting the intensity of Mahmood's first-rate work as an actress. Mahmood's Noor is a well-written character who has sadly lost her husband and is raising her young son, Soleil, well played by Shiz Sajjad Gul, while working at a girls' school in the interim. These students who Noor educates, however, will soon need to find a new institution to attend for their studies, as finances are extremely tight and budgets are being cut. Noor's best friend and inspiration in life, Gushi, owns a drag nightclub, is queer, and is quite lively with a lot of wisdom to share with the struggling but highly ambitious Noor. Gucci indirectly encourages Noor to take on a new persona as she throws on a new hairpiece and hides her true self under a different identity. Money starts to trickle in slowly as Noor speaks her mind about the difficulties of being in Pakistan and being female. Of course, she hits a nerve with people. Noor calls herself WAKHRI and starts making statements that strike chords that end up making her an instant sensation. Unfortunately, there is just as much bad to come from her messages as there is good, and we can see where the story is headed as Noor, as WAKHRI, reveals more and more about the harsh realities people like her face in their daily endeavors. Noor may be one of a kind, but her story is easily relatable to many. One of a Kind takes its time to unfold. The costumes, makeup, etc. all work together to create Noor's expressive alter ego. While the film doesn't lack in character development at all, a lot more of the film feels like setup than execution. This film teaches the viewer about the power of originality and freedom of expression, but also feels a bit sorrowful in terms of the situations it explores and their consequences. The problem is that it takes forever to get where it's going, even with a relatively brief running time. That being said, Mahmood pretty much immerses herself in her two very distinct characterizations, the one she presents to the world as WAKHRI and the one she presents to her friends and family. They seem like two different people, although they are in fact just one person underneath the multifaceted layers that Mahmood brings to the character. More often than not, Mahmood gets this role right on the money, which makes the last scenes feel powerful for the viewer. This film's ending makes an impact which won't soon be forgotten. The supporting cast is all solid. Gulshan Majid's Gucci is an original character that is full of charisma and whose inspiration on Noor is easy to comprehend. It's Gucci who ultimately gives Noor the platform to express what many women before her have probably wanted to express, but most likely felt restricted by their roles in society. One of a Kind reminds us of the passions that lie within us as human beings, but at the same time shows the viewer the consequences of those thoughts which are rarely expressed in the public view. While the ending of One of a Kind will make the viewer intrigued enough, getting to the conclusion requires patience due to the slow-moving nature of the earlier half of the movie. The acting is all of the highest caliber though. Mahmood is a first-rate actress who is going to get a lot of acclaim for this role. In the end, there is a little bit of WAKHRI in many of these similar women who she represents. Ultimately, this movie makes a bold statement that reminds us of the power of social media and how it can work two ways. Being a sensation and having 5 minutes of fame comes with consequences that most will not want to face. In that notion lies the thought-provoking nature of Iram Parveen Bilal's powerful film. And that brings us to the conclusion of this one-of-a-kind movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comment section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcast. If you would like to get FilmBook's articles delivered to your inbox, sign up for our daily newsletter or download our Android mobile app for instant notifications. You'll find links to both in the description. Thank you for watching, and you can watch one of these reviews next.